Hey, we're back. Hey, Ruth, I know you like to fit, but it's not just me. I got a whole squad.
Yeah.
Let's move to the ghost-infested streets of San Francisco to talk more about Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord, launching later this year on MetaQuest. Let's meet our panel. Jack Bromhead is the art director at nDreams, developers of the first ever Ghostbusters game coming to MetaQuest.
Thank you, Travis.
What's happening? And again, we're joined by a group of VR content creators to throw questions at him. First up is Tech Man from the TikTok channel, Techman Jew. What up, Tech Man?
What's good with you?
You know. You know her as Otterworldly on YouTube. What's up, Otter?
How's it going?
What's going on? And then finally, Gamertag VR is here.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm good, man.
All right. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Hey.
We just shared more about Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord story, Villain, and announced that the game is coming fall 2023. But before we get to your questions, I'd like to ask each of you, what did you think of the new trailer? Otter, what'd you think?
It was cool to see the design of all the different monsters as well as like the environments. What made you decide to go with that style for Ghostbusters?
Yeah, well, there's so many themes to Ghostbusters, and we wanted to stay super authentic to the IP. We wanted that horror element, so there's some really moody environments in there. The ghosts are scary, and we've got you saw the crocodile hand ghost in there. And the googly, which is holding its own eyes, which is pretty good. So, yeah, we wanted to hit that horror theme, but we also wanted it to be accessible to everybody. Ghostbusters is accessible. It's iconic. There's multi-generations of fans, and so we wanted every one of those generations to see the game and just buy into it straight away.
That's
and
awesome.
It looked amazing to me, to be honest. Like, I love the graphics, I love everything. What stuck out to me was the multiplayer aspect of the game, right? Because the games I find most enjoyable are games I can play with my friends. So I just want to see how we're going to incorporate the traps, the proton pack, the scanner. I thought you were going to turn it on.
Well, good.
I called him. Turn it on. I don't want to know if they're ghosts in this area, for real, because I'm not equipped for that.
I just want to know, like, my main thing about it is, like, how is the gameplay, like, when it comes to multiplayer? Like, I want to know, is there, like, when we go in a dungeon, it's going to be, like, a tank, a DPS? Like, how are we going to use our technology to benefit everyone?
Absolutely. So yeah, it's all about teamwork. So it's about going into these places and busting ghosts together. And you've got an array of equipment to use. So you've got the proton pack, the iconic proton pack. You've got the ghost trap and the PKE, as you said. So the PKE, that's your radar, right? That's how you navigate around the world. You find your items, or you find the ghost that you're going to bust, or the ghost that's infested that area.
Okay.
And then as a team, you coordinate, right? Who's zapping the ghosts? Who's tethering them? Who's going to trap them? And there's that that really fun co-op thing of just working together. All of your equipment is upgradable. You'll see in the trailer there was the upgrade station. So that's where you mod out your kit.
Okay.
So one of your team might decide to have the shield, the deployable shield, or the decoy, and the others might be just doing the heavy lifting with the proton pack.
So basically, it's like once we determine our loadouts, it'll be easier, or like we'll be able to have a better strategy for facing each ghost.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about strategy.
Okay. And
the most fun thing, to be honest, is when everyone's been working hard tethering these ghosts, and you go in and you trap the ghost.
So you get your mission at the main HQ, which I'm assuming we can see behind us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you determine what you're going to do from there.
Yeah. You get to select an array of missions, and you load out how you want to play and how the team's loaded out. Get to the Ecto 1 and start busting ghosts together.
Nice.
What I really liked is the fact that Ghostbusting's a business.
What, so you earn cash?
Yeah, you earn cash. You're clearing out the ghost infestation in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So you earn cash at the end of every mission, and you buy equipment. You got to work together to work out how you're gonna bust these ghosts without destroying Golden Gate Bridge.
That's a real strategy.
So with such a legendary IP, what was like the hardest bit to do to bring this to VR? Because this is probably the best way anyone could actually feel like they are a Ghostbuster for the first time.
Absolutely.
So,
VR is so immersive, and to put on the headset pick up the Proton Pack, and go in with your friends. It's insane, right? One of the hardest things was making sure that it felt authentic. It's making sure that the Proton wand felt like the Proton wand.
Yeah.
And the trap, when that opens and captures a ghost, it's as powerful as it is in the movies. But we tie in a lot of the existing Ghostbusters universe into what we made.
Otter, your people are watching, right? Like, what do they want to know about Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord?
Is the Marshmallow Man going to be in it?
Well, there's mini puffs.
Yeah.
Really fun when you go around the corner and you get absolutely swarmed by.
Do you feel bad killing them though?
Not at all.
Picking them up.
Not try and eat them.
No.
Speaking of the ghosts, like, you know, you mentioned the ghost with the crocodile hand.
Yeah.
Like, what made you come up with these designs? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we looked at the spirit guide and all the existing IP, and we just tried to make the most fun, most exciting ghost we could.
So fans will get in here and feel some nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So there's a definite art style that you've chosen. Can you tell me, like, how'd you come up with that art style? Like, what was the decision? Like, I'm going to do something like a toon shade.
Yeah, absolutely. So we started with very strong concept art. We concepted it all out, and we picked from the styles that we really liked the most. But it was quite clear we needed a really strong toon shader. One, we wanted to play to our strengths on the platform, and two, we just wanted to make it pop. We wanted the characters to pop, we wanted the ghost to pop, and especially when you're dealing with these quite dark and moody environments, you know, you're going around Alcatraz when it's abandoned, so you know you want things to still look like they pop out.
So Techman, what kind of multiplayer gamer are you then?
Man, just like Ghostbusters, something with strategy.
Okay.
Right? So I want to go in, I want to have a plan. I don't want to just go in shooting, busting ghosts. I want to make sure we know what we're going after, what we're going to do, who's going to use the trap, who's going to use this weapon, that weapon. I want it to be flawless, right? Because if we're going to lead a team, if we're going to storm through the gates, we need to know what we're doing.
Techman has clearly got some multiplayer pre-qualification in order to make it happen. Well, listen, Jack, I appreciate you coming through. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're the art director, so much love. That'll do it for our Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord Roundtable. Huge thanks to everyone on the stage. Jack.
Thank you.
Techman, Otter, and Gamertag for taking part. Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord launches this fall, and you can wishlist the game right now on the MetaQuest store. That's all from us. Again, we hope you enjoyed this year's showcase, as well as these deeper discussions. Until next time, peace.